In the end, how much worse could it get?
I have directed Secretary Connolly to suspend temporarily the convertibility of the dollar into gold or other reserve assets.
I was blind, but now I see.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of 24 Hours of Crypto. Let's get right into today's video. We are all getting played. It is so funny that everybody is talking about Bitcoin. The media is talking about Bitcoin. We are going to see Bitcoin at $100,000, but do you understand how you never hear them talking about anything else besides Bitcoin? Because they know that there is going to be so much wealth being created within the next months and years that they don't want people to have this opportunity. And that is why you have industry puppets like this clown saying this.
Bitcoin went up exponentially.
Yes, I'm long Bitcoin.
Are you? So you're buying.
Mr. Wonderful thinks it's worthless.
Well, I
called it garbage this morning.
I want to explore the idea. I did say that. I want to explore the idea that there's nothing here except raw speculation. No different than when I go to Las Vegas and put my money on black or red on a roulette wheel. Bitcoin, for those who don't know it, is basically virtual currency. You can buy Bitcoins with virtually any currency on Earth and convert back into any currency or buy goods and services with it. Tell me why this, which is basically a digital game, that's the way I look at it, has any intrinsic value. So essentially what's happening here, Heather, people all around the world are saying, I've had it with my central banker. I don't trust politicians anymore. I'm going to trade with this currency with my computer and my cell phone. When people actually put real money into this, they make no interest, they can't pay their taxes with it, the regulators don't like it, which is always a problem for compliance. And where's the long-term value? Just this idea that they're going to cut the number of units in half, such a scam. So I think the best way to look at this is a proxy for the mistrust individuals have of central bankers. It has no basis, no central banker, no hard asset behind it. But if you don't trust any other currency, this is where you go. I love your optimistic view of it. You haven't changed my mind at all. It's still garbage, and I'm not going to take real money and put it into this thing. It's never going to happen. So will I take 2 or 3% in Bitcoins? I think I might. I'm going to start looking at it. Is it here to stay? Oh, yeah.
It's mind-boggling, right? And people still respect an individual like that. You know, can you guys please let me know in the comments down below, why do people respect individuals like this? It makes absolutely no sense. They don't care about you. They don't care about retail. All they care about is themselves. And that is why, if you are not invested in the crypto assets, you are going to miss out on this opportunity. You need to take matters into your own hands. You need to become your own financial advisor. Okay? That is why you don't have any financial institutions reaching out to their customers offering them crypto. But they will once the market rises. So the retail investors are going to get in at a much higher price. And wait until you see this tremendous upside momentum where 95% of retail are going to be completely priced out of these digital assets. And the foundation is going to be built because this whole ecosystem right now is at $2.5 trillion. When we start this next cycle, the foundation is going to be $5-6 trillion, and it's going to go crazy from there. Wait until you see what they have in store for us. They're telling you how big this markets are going to get. And I'm going to tell you why in today's episode. RLUSD having a $1 trillion market capitalization means that XRP market capitalization, aka its pool of liquidity, is going to be much, much higher than its RLUSD market capitalization. You need to understand this perspective. This is just one avenue of where the value is going to be driven from. Listen to what BlackRock is doing here. BlackRock's USD Institutional Digital Liquidity Fund is being used to back a new stablecoin described as a key milestone in the 16 trillion by 2030. All these numbers they're giving you, they're saying the 16 trillion for the whole stablecoin market by 2030. It's going to be much, much larger than that. So if the stablecoin market is at 16 trillion, you think XRP's RLUSD is only going to have $1 trillion given what they have built over the past 12 years in this ecosystem, creating that network of trust. Wake up, people. Wake up. RLUSD is going to have over $2, $3, $4 trillion in market capitalization alone. It is the highest level. It is the highest regulated stablecoin that's going to be coming out. The whole Ripple enterprise is the highest regulated enterprise you could name in this crypto ecosystem. There's no disputing that. But let's get further into another article by what Coinbase is saying. Stablecoins have emerged as one of the leading new tools to enhance the existing global payment system. In 2023 alone, there was an immense 45 trillion of fund flows involved in cross-border business transactions, international commerce, and global remittance. As these markets continue to grow and they, separate from everything else, they're saying that by 2030, this could rise to $76 trillion. Just tremendous growth, tremendous growth. And when we look at the fear and greed index, right now it's at 70. We will see this at 99 very, very soon. And it'll remain there for a little bit because we're going to go through this whole phase. I mean, the individuals that have been in this ecosystem that haven't witnessed a bull run, you need to prepare yourself. And I'm going to give you some tips in today's episode. Number one tip, you guys should all know you need to have a cold wallet. You got to set up a cold wallet because these exchanges are going to get completely hammered when retail gets in. Remember, verification. There is about 90% of the world's population right now they don't even have access to crypto. They're all going to rush to create accounts. All their accounts need to get verified. There's going to be delays. In those couple days, the market could see a tremendous upside momentum. Hence why I always say they're going to get priced out extremely fast. And make multiple exchange accounts. Make multiple exchange accounts. Get yourself verified. They all have different withdrawal limits. Get yourself verified. Have multiple exchange accounts. Very, very important. And if you can, multiple bank accounts. Very, very important for you guys to do this because you never know what you're going to run into. And when you're talking about withdrawal limits on exchanges, check it out and see what level of KYC you need. However, you could always, I recommend, get the cold wallet if you haven't. The Decent wallet is what I'm using. Link is in the description down below, $129 off. You put your assets on the cold wallet. You're pretty much, let's just say, markets are going crazy. You can't even log into the exchange because it's timed out. You have your cold wallet. What you do is you go on it and you go to Simple Swap. Simple Swap, you could swap your XRP for Ethereum. I've used this in the past. You could switch it for USDT, USDC, right? And how you do this is you put in we're using Ethereum, for example. You enter your Ethereum balance, you send the XRP, and they send you Ethereum. The Simple Swap has been around for a very, very long time. And you even put your XRP refund wallet address just in case if something goes wrong. And when you go input all this information, you do the swap, and then you send the XRP over. Great website. I'll leave the link in the description down below, and it tells you exactly how to do it as well. You guys should have this pinned to your browser. Save the link. And again, if you don't have a cold wallet, get a cold wallet. Because when everything goes crazy, you might not even be able to sell. You're going to have sell withdrawal limits, right? And don't move large amounts of money between these exchanges. Keep it to a minimal so your account doesn't get frozen. Because if your account gets frozen for some odd reason, even if it's by accident, it's going to be locked for 7 days. It could be locked for 30 days. That is why setting up a cold wallet is very important, and get it before the herd comes in because there's going to be delays. You guys have no idea what you're in for. And all my OG individuals that have been in previous bull markets, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. And you guys know that this is going to be 10 times way more epic because institutional money is here. And we've been saying this for a very, very long time, and they even know it now.
So as one famous Bostonian once said, the institutions are coming, right? And we're starting to see progress where more certainty in the market is helping institutional adoptions.
Because there is trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars on the sideline that's just waiting for some clarity.
And I am going to struggle to convey just how much capital there is behind this regulatory dam, because the numbers are just monumental, right? How much money is there? Well, let's start with the most liquid of the liquid, right? Bank deposits, stocks, and bonds. $400 trillion. Right? Certainly more than my current retirement nest egg, and plenty of money to buy you a nice place in central London or San Francisco. Right? 400 trillion. There's another 379 trillion in real estate. Right? Gold is 13 trillion by itself. And then you get to the entire crypto ecosystem is like 2.5 trillion. Right? I'm not going to say all of this money is going into crypto, but quite a lot of it will end up in crypto, and a huge amount of it is going to end up in tokenized digital assets.
And then you have another website called Local Coin Swaps, which you could do similar to Simple Swap, okay? There's just so much information I can't even get into detail. This video would just go hours. And then you have Uniswap, right? This is called DEX, Decentralized Exchanges. This is what you could always use as well to convert your XRP to anything else, okay? So I'll leave the link in the description down below for these platforms. But let's go back to this whole stablecoin RLUSD and this market having an exponential growth in the near future, especially the stablecoin market, right? Do you see how much value is going to be coming onto this XRP ledger and how XRP is going to be utilized? Enough of me saying this. Let me get into the facts and let me break it down. So let's have a clear mind right now. And imagine a future where Ripple's USD, right, reaches $1 trillion market cap. It's going to happen 100%. But here's the real question. If RLUSD is backed by $1 trillion of liquidity, then how could XRP possibly be left behind, right? Let's break it down. RLUSD isn't just another stablecoin. It's Ripple's direct move to integrate deep and reliable liquidity into the XRP ledger. And with a $1 trillion market cap, RLUSD doesn't just bring liquidity, it creates a backbone for the entire ecosystem working with XRP. And this is where XRP's true potential kicks in, right? They're talking about, remember, 16 trillion by 2030 is such a conservative number. And like I said, if you think Ripple's USD is not going to have 3 trillion of this 16 trillion, you are out of your mind. You are absolutely out of your mind.
As a Ripple, we are an enterprise crypto payment solutions company. Our payments is now becoming a smaller part. Lots of other things are emerging and becoming bigger and bigger. So let's take simply an institution that wants to use crypto for any purpose, either for tokenization, for payments, for custody. We are building solutions to essentially provide that. We are one-stop shop for an institution that wants to delve into cryptos, right? Information almost became zero cost. So you can send millions and millions of email. It really doesn't matter. All you pay is $39.99 per year, per month, or per year, depending upon your subscription fee. Exactly the same thing will happen to money as well. My advice would be, don't worry about where digital assets are going. Invest in picks and shovels. So Levi's, which produce jeans, people who were producing picks and shovels, you can't go wrong with that because the industry will become 50, 100 times bigger and the infrastructure will always win, irrespective of which digital asset wins.
So the XRP ledger's pathfinding is very important. I'm sure you heard David Schwartz mention this before. So the pathfinding and liquidity finding capabilities are set up to complement RLUSD's liquidity. This is like a genius move. By leveraging RLUSD, they can build on XRP's strength, using XRP as the bridge that moves value seamlessly across borders. So think about it like, how could XRP's market cap not follow, right? If RLUSD alone is hitting $1 trillion market. Think about that. And this is their problem as well at JP Morgan.
Let's say JP Morgan and Bank of America both had the equivalent of, we had JPM coin and Bank of America had, Bank of America coin. I'm just making it up. To settle those two is actually a real complicated endeavor.
You could have all these coins, you could have a stable coin, but you still need to have that FX. And again, you guys know liquidity. That's what this game is all about. $1 trillion RLUSD means $1 trillion in liquidity, supporting every transaction that flows through the XRP ledger. And XRP's market cap, that's just a measure of how deep this liquidity runs. As RLUSD scales, XRP's market cap has no choice but to go beyond to support this massive network. Like, do you understand? Please tell me you guys understand this. We're looking at a future where RLUSD and XRP operate hand in hand like two forces driving the financial revolution forward. And that is why even Jeremy Allaire, the CEO of Circle USDC, said that they're going to require technology like Rip Brad's company to scale their USDC. RLUSD might be stable at $1, but XRP, no. That's the asset that's going to scale. That's the bridge. That's the liquidity magnet. And the critical piece that makes this $1 trillion system possible. I hope you guys all understand this and you guys are very well, comfortable in your holdings of XRP. So let me just ask you this, right? So if RLUSD is worth $1 trillion, how much is XRP worth when it's the very engine moving the liquidity? This is the Ripple vision unfolding. The question isn't if, it's when. XRP isn't just here to participate, guys. XRP is here to lead. Like, we're leading everything here in this ecosystem. And people try to talk down XRP. It is mind-boggling. Anyways, I might end up in a mental asylum because sometimes the level of idiocy, or whatever the word you want to call it, I'm very tired right now, guys, forgive me, but the level of just intelligence in some of these individuals are crazy to me. It is very scary to be in that mindset. Thank God, I pray every day, thank God that I'm not an idiot. Thank God I don't have that mindset of an individual that doesn't understand this, because there's a handful of individuals out there that actually don't understand this. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Remember, it's if RLUSD's market capitalization is at $1 trillion, right? I mean, take a look at this. They even have Connect Wallet on Forbes. I just realized this. Like, this is about to go mainstream, right? Do not miss out on this opportunity. And if you guys are new to this ecosystem, and if you guys want to filter out all the BS and create yourself a blueprint of very, very valuable assets that are going to be here for a very long time, I suggest you check out the blueprint. It is called the IGCPS Blueprint, Institutional Grade Crypto Portfolio Strategy, where I combine my 10 years of experience in the banking sector to crypto to create and filter out all the BS and direct you to the assets that have the 2030 vision. And with this, it'll come with a 15-minute meeting, you and I, where we go over some very, very important details. Okay, keep in mind, this is not financial advice. This is just to set up a strategic framework and make the right decision making. It is very important for you guys to understand this. Link is in the description down below. And I got something big coming up. I'll let you guys know very, very soon. But I highly recommend, if you do not know where you're going or what you're doing, the IGCPS Blueprint is going to help you tremendously, and our call is going to help you tremendously of just preparing yourself of where we are headed towards. And things are looking very, very bullish for every single one of us, right? Everybody that has been accumulating for the past years, for the past year, your patience is going to be rewarded very handsomely. Look at Bitcoin right now. It's probably $80,000 probably days away. $100,000 early 2025. But do not overlook XRP. They want everybody to overlook all these digital assets. This IGCPS Blueprint is going to help you filter all the BS and set yourself up like a very highly regulated institution would with their customers. Okay, very, very important. Take matters into your own hands. You do not need banks. Stay away from the banks. You can do this all yourself. Cold wallet, very important. Multiple exchanges, very, very important. And remember what we talked about, simple swap for off-ramping. If exchanges go down, you just log into your ledger, log into your descent, you send the XRP, you get your USDC, right? Again, we will be back with another video.
With the thesis that crypto liquidity would eventually be able to support robust global payments, large payments. RippleNet was designed so that customers seeing the benefits of our fiat-based network could flip the switch to ODL once the market was mature enough. And this is exactly what's happening. Flip the switch.
I think what we're building has, it's solving a real problem. And I think all of the tokens, my advice to anybody would be, understand the utility. If there's real utility and there's real value being delivered to a real customer, there will be value in the token.